Hey guys, hope you're having fun. Jim here again. It's going to be a real busy week for a lot of us. As you know, or as many of you know, Easter and some other spiritual holidays are coming up at the end of this week. So I encourage you to check out your local house of worship or spiritual center because it is important to be spiritually connected with your music. You'll find that it really makes a big difference. So, anyway, that's what's going on at the end of the week. But on Wednesday, day after tomorrow already, we have Scott Memmer as our guest speaker. Well, Scott's a little bit different guest speaker because he's not an industry guy like we usually get. Scott is an English professor, and one of the things that he's been doing quite a bit recently is examining the parallels between fine literature and fine music. You know, not just like classical music and stuff, but no, we're talking about pop music, the stuff that works. You know that a lot of fine literature, like Shakespeare, Yeats, and all that, those guys have been around for years and years and years. You know, decades, centuries for that matter, in some cases. And when you look at what they've done, when you look at the way they've used the language, and you look at your own music and the way that you're using language in your songs and your writings. It's interesting to see those parallels and what connects and what makes something legendary and classic as opposed to stuff that's not. No, we're not talking Robbie Shakespeare, even though he was a good reggae artist. We're talking about William Shakespeare. Check these things out. It'll be really good. If you need the link for the Zoom meeting, it's showcase@songnet.info. Email Steve as soon as you can so that you can get the link. It's going to be a real good session. Yes, we are going to be listening to your stuff as usual. Um, we're going to try to get as many people in because apparently a lot of people are interested. So we'll see what happens with that. Um, Also, again, we have our showcase coming up on, let's see, what is that? The 19th. So the 19th is our showcase at the Urban Homestead. Again, email showcase@songnet.info if you want to reserve a spot for that. That'll be really good. And yeah, for myself, I just did a show up at the Tarzana Community Center. That was always a lot of fun. It's a great venue, you know. And for those of you that are interested, you may want to check that out too. Hit me up and we'll talk about how to get involved with some of these things. There's a lot of open mics that are opening up all over town and in person, and it's really good to be able to play in person because you're able to get that immediate feedback from those people that are with you there. Um, NAM is coming up in a couple of weeks too. We'll talk about that a little bit more. And just a whole lot of good stuff in general is always happening here. I always say that, but it's true. Things keep opening up, opportunities keep happening, and we're writing much better music than we did before because we've had that little bit of a break, during the lockdown times to be able to reflect and look back on stuff. So even though it was a very hard time for a lot of us, and some of us lost friends and things, it's still a very good thing because we've been able to look back, realize what's going on, and come back a much stronger bunch of people. So that's what it's about. And we'll see you guys next time because remember, the journey is often the destination. See you next time.